I'm back. It finally feels like spring in Georgia. I'm not gonna be on here too long. The topic is what it is. Darius McCray, Donald Trump, Benzino, and Tainted Jam. But before we get into that, I want to talk about some other stuff that's been going on. Sorry. Hope nobody heard what I said. Did I say something? I don't know if I said something. I'm gonna go back and check, honey, and then if I have to edit it out, I will. All right. So let's go. We're gonna start this mess off. Cause that's what's basically going on. It's a mess here. It's a mess. All right. Let me see. Before I get into Donald Trump, Benzino, and the mysterious jam situation, I want to talk about the veneer specialist that's going on, the veneer techs. Okay, I guess y'all think y'all can get veneers like y'all get eyelashes. There's a huge difference. Even I know the difference, and I am somebody that is majoring, that has, I went to school to be a nail technician. Okay. And now I'm in school, and it will probably go as far as somebody get a doctorate, which is I'm in school for psychology. And there's a huge difference in doing cosmetic work versus doing medical work. And I know, let's just look at this whole veneer tech thing. This whole veneer, it's not nail tech thing, the whole veneer tech thing. Nail techs is different. And I'm gonna explain to you the difference because I overheard the conversation. I'm not gonna specify who it happened to, why it happened to them, and where it happened to them. I'm just going to talk. So here goes.
If y'all don't know, I am currently going to school to become a veneer tech.
Huh? Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no. No! Oh, hell no! Stop it. Get some help.
I'm Kiki Ayers, and I am a victim of the veneer villain.
Good evening, guys. My name is Dr. Trevor Jamal Thomas, board member of the United Council of Cosmetic Dentists. We, the collective, would like to share with you a few reasons why we unequivocally oppose such actions dubbed value veneers.
I'm Dr. A, and we have heard all the buzz about these veneer techs. Let me tell you, this is not a real job. This is not a real profession. To do veneers, you must complete an 8-year dental course. That requires you to go to school, that's right, for 8 years. You cannot learn all this in a 2-day course. This is actually highly illegal to impersonate a doctor of any kind. It is highly illegal to do procedures that are qualified only by a licensed doctor.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Dr. Q. Everybody has been asking me about veneer breath. Like, is that a thing? Why is it a thing? And it's a thing because people are going to unlicensed dentists. They're not taking care of the underlying issue, which is why it's important that you go to a restorative dentist to ensure that you're taking care of your teeth prior to placing any type of cosmetic or aesthetic restorations.
Here's a big red flag, guys. Whenever you see a business that goes by teeth by, veneers by, smiles by, and it's not being offered by a licensed dentist in a dental office, it's not a good idea. Don't do it.
I was around when they was giving booty shots for the low in their garage. I grew up from a lady down the street that was actually doing her garage, so I know ain't nothing new under the sun. I know if you think you're a licensed contractor, you feel like you can do everything. But now, not this. If you feel like you think it's just like nails. It's just like doing it ain't.
You can play basketball, you can play football, you can play golf, you can even play tennis, but you can't play dentistry. Ugh.
Another huge issue that we have with what's going on is the potential for harm and even death to patients. As scary as that sounds, these procedures, if not done by a qualified licensed dentist, can lead to infections in the gum. It could lead to tooth loss. It could lead to infections that spread into the sinus, even into the brain, which could cause death. Yes, it is that serious. What if the patient has high blood pressure?
Oh, y'all taking blood pressure? They taking blood pressure, John?
No.
Man, say.
What if they have a latex allergy? What if? There's too many what ifs.
Hey, how y'all know what's going on if they got infection? This dangerous, y'all. Like, are they numbing people up with this? Y'all truly, like, numbing people up. And do you know how many epinephrines you can give somebody before they just start, you know what I'm saying? Start getting clammy? Man, y'all don't know, man. Like, for real, it's scary to actually deal with patients on a regular, and I'm an old dentist.
And if you guys are looking for affordable dental veneers right here in the United States, you don't need to see a veneer tech. No, you can tap into one of these resources like Seeking a Cosmetic Dentist that offers payment plan options that'll allow you to smile now and pay for it later. Visit your local dental school that offers veneers like NYU Dental School.
Now, in other news, you don't end up paying twice. I can't count how many times I have to redo someone's work that was not done properly. And a lot of times people are going to these quote unquote veneer techs and not getting work done properly. And at the end of the day, you're going to end up paying twice. So I urge you, do it right the first time so you don't have to do it again.
All right. So you have a group of dentists who came together to make a big video to tell you guys, one, do not go to a veneer tech, okay? Or a veneer specialist. There's no such thing. I'm going to tell you this because I have a couple of teeth. I have a couple of bad teeth in my mouth. So I know, like, I have plans to fully go to a dentist to get my teeth done because I know there's some stuff that needs to be fixed before I get veneers. So, you know, why would you put teeth over decaying teeth? I would never understand. So let me explain to you like this whole situation. This has gotten bad because it's getting to the point to where people are running med spas and you're supposed to have a medical license to run a med spa. And the reason I say this is because this is before I became a nail technician. The lady who was doing my hair is a licensed cosmetologist. Most of the women who touch my hair are licensed cosmetologists. Don't get it twisted. If you ain't licensed, you ain't touching my scalp. Okay? And they had started doing this with that. Okay? They had started doing this with med spas. Okay? You have to have a medical degree and a medical license to work a med spa. So there's people out there who have started working a med spa and they're doing it illegally. Okay? So this lady told her, she was talking to the cosmetologist that was doing my hair, and she was like, you know, she's like, you can have a med spa too. She's like, you know, you can offer med spa services or something, whatever. She's like, you can do it. She's like, what do you need to get a med spa? She's like, girl, you know, you got everything you need. You got everything you need. So at the time, before I was educated on med spas, the lady who was a cosmetologist, she just so happened to be smart enough. She ain't stupid. She just so happened to be smart enough to have the spirit of discernment, and she understands that to run a med spa, you have to have a medical license. So I'm looking at her and I was like, oh, all you have to do is be a cosmetologist? Okay, well, shoot, I want to have my own med spa. And, you know, going to cosmetology school, you have to be a cosmetologist, you go to school for 12 to 18 months. To be a nail technician, it takes 6 months in Georgia. In other states, it's 3 months. But these are cosmetic jobs, okay? Nail techs are not supposed to fix your bunions. Nail techs are not supposed to fix your nail technicians are not supposed to fix your bunion, whatever foot infection you have, like bunions, and I can't think of another one. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of one. That's not our job. I don't know how many times I have got done feet, and people shake their little nasty infected feet in my face, and expect me to fix something that I'm not licensed to do. There are medical nail technicians. There are people who are podiatrists that are supposed to fix that. I can't fix I can't fix bunions. That's not what we're trained to do. We're trained to do your nails, trim them, cut them, oil them, make your hands look pretty. It's not our job to fix infections. It's not our jobs to fix greenies. Same thing with hair. If you have issues with your hair, you have hair loss, you go to a doctor who specializes in hair loss. You can't expect a cosmetologist. Cosmetologists are supposed to beautify what you already have. And if you don't have it, you don't need to be going to her. You need to be going to a specialist to figure out how to get it back. I'll never forget. It was a situation I was in. Somebody was sitting up here doing this man's toes. This man had 3 toes. In the back of my head, I'm like, I hope he went to a podiatrist first. Because I was glad she was touching him. I'm not touching you. You got any infections on your feet. You have any infections on your hands. You have even a cut on your hand. I cannot touch you. Because my job is to make what already is fixed pretty. Now, when it comes to teeth, it's totally different. You can't put crowns on top of something that's already cracked or something that's not there or is already infected. So it was crazy to me because the lady who's a cosmetologist, she's like, I ain't get into that. She's like, that girl don't know what she's talking about. She's like, you can't touch nobody like that. Let me talk to you about Med Spa and the services they offer. Okay. Girl, they done got medical, honey. I'm using Med Spa as an example because I overheard this conversation. And like I said, the lady who did my hair, she was smart. And she was like, I'm not doing this. Okay. One of the Med Spa services I'm looking at in Atlanta, they offer lymphatic drainage, body sculpting, and microneedling. These all have to do with penetrating the skin. Any cosmetologist service, any cosmetologist service, you cannot penetrate the skin. Okay? You're not supposed to be penetrating skin. When somebody combing your hair, you're not supposed to get nicked. When somebody's doing your hair, they're not supposed to get nicked. When somebody's doing your toes, they're not supposed to cut you. Because when they cut you, they can't touch you no more. Because you could get infected. Because the product might get inside the cup and you end up with a fungus. It's called Med Spa for a reason. And no, you cannot be a Med Spa runner with a cosmetology license. It's the same way you can't be a veneer specialist and not understand infections of the teeth. There's no such thing. You have to be a full-blown dentist. There are people who have been going to school for 8 to 10 years for this. And you think just because you got a little license on the internet, you know what you're doing? You don't. But even in cosmetology, as a licensed nail tech, I cannot perform a service unless I'm licensed by the state. And I'm not offended by Dennis who went to school for 8 years saying, this is not a cosmetology license. It's not. But see, even with cosmetology, you are taught not to touch things that are infected. If you see inflammation, if you see something that's swollen, if you see, I can't even offer you a massage if you're pregnant. If I'm doing a pedicure, I can't massage your feet because it could cause your water to break. If you have deep veins, if you have a varicose veins, I can't rub your veins because if I rub your veins while massaging your feet, it could cause you to go into a cardiac arrest. Give me a second. I'm back. I don't know why every time I go live, I have to use the bathroom. Maybe it's because I don't use the bathroom before my live. I don't quite know. But I'm back. But back to what I was saying. It's kind of weird to be discussing this. I got 3, 4 conversations going on right now on my phone. Um, One's about work. Another is about my personal life. And I'm supposed to be talking to this person, but I don't get a back and forth. And he's like, well, yeah, you're supposed to be interested in me too. Okay, girl. I don't think these guys know how to court. And y'all know I'm a royal highness. I'm a princess. You have to address me in a certain way. You shot your shot. I was impressed. Now we're talking and it's bad. And I don't like it. So I just want to go to a in-person date. I don't like this internet mess. I want to meet somebody that knows someone that know me. I want to meet somebody that's a mutual friend of someone. I want an old school date. I like old school dating. I prefer that over internet dating because y'all wild. But back to what I was saying about this whole situation dealing with, girl, it ain't even the 4th of July. They over here shooting fireworks, honey. So it's wild to me that people are making money off doing work that is supposed to be done by a professional. Even when it comes to what the helicopter for? Is it the news? Anyway, when it comes to the medical field, when it comes to, I'm gonna say this: if you're asking somebody to do a service that is about penetrating the skin, and I consider going inside somebody's mouth, inside somebody's skin, don't do it. And to people out there, have a spirit of discernment. You know what I'm saying? Just have a spirit of discernment. Do what's best for you. You want veneers? Save up for veneers. It's the same thing with y'all doing the same thing. People are literally dying because y'all going to shopping center people who are doing BBLs. And you find out these people don't even have the license. Like that guy said, y'all sit there and y'all going to people to get your butt big, and they don't have a license to penetrate your skin. If they don't have a license and they don't have the knowledge to penetrate your skin, do not go to them. A cosmetology license is not good enough. It's not good enough if you want to own a med spa. It's not good enough to do veneer tech. You want to be you want to be an eyelash tech? Do not go to eyelash tech school. Go into esthetician so you can understand the things that could bother people's skin. Because some of y'all sitting up here doing eyelashes and you over here giving people pink eye. People sit over here with infections because you don't know what you're doing. You need to learn about the skin before you touch it. Next story, girl. I spent way too long talking about this, but I'm passionate about stuff like this because I'm tired of people going to quacks. Okay. All right. So Doja Cat. You ain't telling me this fashion designer, whoever this fashion designer is copying Kanye West. He's even copying the way Kanye West dressed. It's giving Kanye West and his wife Bianca. Sorry. Doja, you cute. And I love the little short blonde hair on you. I want my hair short and blonde, but I don't know if I can deal with having short hair. But in the same sense, it would be nice to just wake up and my hair is already done. You know what I'm saying? It takes balls to do that. But at this point, I'm so tired of brushing my stuff and gelling it back and putting it into a ponytail. I wouldn't mind cutting it all off and going blonde. Because then all I got to do is brush it in the morning and go out the door. If I want to put finger waves in it, I can put finger waves in it. I'm really thinking I want to do finger waves. I don't know. But I really feel like he's mocking Kanye West. I really do. She knows she love her a white man. And she knows she love her some white men. She love them. Mm-hmm. And Kardashian cursed news. It was just rumored that he was dating her. Oh, you know what? I'll talk about this weirdo too. But and Kardashian cursed news. It was a rumor that he was dating her, and he anytime you get sent to the Miami Dolphins, that's what happened to Kim Kardashian's ex-boyfriend. What's his name? What's that cutie name? That was dating Kim Kardashian. Dang, he just got his Heisman Trophy back. They took it from him because he started making money off his own name. I'm like, y'all something else. And his name Ray Bush. Hey, what's his name? Let me look it up. Kim Kardashian's boyfriend. They just now gave him his Heisman Trophy back. So that Kardashian curse is real. He was Kim Kardashian last football boyfriend. He was playing for the not Louisiana. He was playing for New Orleans Saints. I'm sorry, the Aints. Ooh, how dare I call y'all by y'all incorrect name? Y'all Aints. The New Orleans Aints, right? He was playing for them. And him and Kim Kardashian broke up. She made him look like he was trash. He probably is trash because he seemed like an asshole. And what happened was he got in trouble and they took his Heisman Trophy. This is all happened after he broke up with Kimmy Cakes. He lost his Heisman Trophy because he was making money off of his name. And then he got switched to the Miami Dolphins. This guy just came from the Baltimore Ravens. Odell Beckham. Now he's about to sign on to the Miami Dolphins. Reggie Bush, that's his name. Reggie Bush. Now it's happening to Odell Beckham, which granted, Odell Beckham is a retired age now. Odell is like, what, 35, 36? Yeah, it's time for him to go ahead and hang that helmet up and get some sportscaster jobs. That's what he need to do. He'll probably do better at sportscasting jobs, you know? Which also... Um, I want to read what Baller Alert had to put up, and they said that the Miami Dolphins just got another receiver for their elite core. This morning, ESPN reported that the Dolphins and Odell Beckham Jr., sorry, agreed to a 1 year deal worth $3 million. Oh fuck no. Yeah, Odell, you might as well go ahead and start a podcast. Hang up your helmet, baby. This is your retirement years, baby. With incentive that can push it to the max value, which is $8.25 million. Odell Beckham has been paid better. We reported in March when the 31-year-old bid his farewell to the Baltimore Ravens that the Miami Dolphins had interest in signing him as well as down to $305 for a visit at the facility. A $305 for a visit at the facility. This marked his third team in 3 years and a major shift in his career. Despite this, he has continued to adapt and make the best of his new situation. He started off as a New York Giant. And the thing is, it's like it's bad when you get to your retirement age. He's only 31. I thought he was older than that. I thought he was like 2 years older than me. Odell is only 31. Y'all lying. Odell, I could have sworn you like if you 3. I thought you were 2 years older than me. They said 88. Odell, well, how old are you? Nigga, you lying. You ain't no doggone 31. When you first came out, it was 88. You were born in 88. Stop lying. And stop extending getting your body beat up. Just opt for, oh my God, it's about to start lightning and thundering. And I hate it here. But just opt for doing some sportscaster work. Like, no. Stop getting your body beat up. Stop lying about your age. Why did that happen? Stop lying about your age. What happened to my other thing? Oh my God. That's how I know a storm is coming. It does weird stuff like that. Stop lying about your age. Cause how you gonna go from 1988 to 1992? Why you lying? You were in 1992. Don't that makes you what? 32? Well, his birthday in November, so he ain't 32 yet. But girl, I don't even have his picture no more because I'm pretty sure I got rid of it out the save. Because once I started talking about the topic, I get rid of it out the save. But yeah, girl. Another reason I think all this is happening to him because of his connection to Diddy. I don't know if y'all saw the alleged video of him in the club with Diddy and Justin Bieber. And Justin Bieber allegedly giving sloppy toppies in the video. Y'all heard about that? It's funny that would bring, that all of a sudden all this stuff started happening to him and he's associated with Diddy. Let me see. Can I? Something else that has happened. I'm surprised I didn't save it. That I want you guys to see. Because this is telling me that y'all know something is about to go down. This is saying to me. Y'all know something's about to go down. Y'all Negroes getting on my nerves over here trying to pretend like y'all cowboys and cowgirls. Y'all had all these years to wear cowboy hats, and now y'all don't. Cowboy hats are good for bad days. Y'all sitting up here with your damn lace front. Said, girl, stop. Let me see. Don't know if you guys know this, but Usher canceled his Lover and Friends Festival. They said before severe weather. I was surprised I didn't even put it out. They said Superhead about to come out with a re-edition of her new book, honey. Now that she can finally come out and say something now, shoot, everything going to shit. She can tell the whole real truth to you now instead of little lies. I can't find it. I can't find the Lovers and Friends was canceled. But yeah, Lover and Friends was canceled. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know if this is happening because of their alleged association with Diddy. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I know something's going on. I know something is going on with I know something's going on with Justin Bieber to cause him to start crying. Like he's gotten upset. I don't know why he's upset. I genuinely don't. I don't know why he's upset. But I want to talk about I don't want my kids no more. Brian McKnight. And he got a show canceled. Girl. I don't understand why Geminis do stuff like this, but they do. I don't get it. I don't know why they do stuff like this. It's weird. It's giving clout chasing. I don't think it's funny. So Brian McKnight attempted to do a concert in Detroit, and the concert got canceled due to him not accepting his black children or his products of sin. Y'all sure know how to cancel someone, and it's nowhere in the world. Because Brian McKnight don't just cater. He don't cater to just the younger generation. There's a whole generation of Zers that, not Zers, Xers that are, Brian McKnight fans. So it's kind of weird. I mean, for Xers, I don't think Xers are the type to follow trends. And my thing is, who has not seen Cast the First Stone, please? There's a lot of y'all not claiming your children. Y'all just not saying what he's saying. Y'all say what y'all say he in private. He said in people's face because he don't care. Shoot, a lot of y'all sit up here and claim your kids are products of sins or spawns of Satans and stuff like that. So it's just so weird. Like I said, it's so weird. Y'all wanna get mad at him. I know majority of his fans are not Zers or millennials. And as a millennial, I would still want to go see him because I think he's a very talented guy. His family drama has nothing to do with me. But apparently y'all take it personal that he does not want to claim his older black children. I really don't think he genuinely feels that way. I don't know what's going through his Gemini mind. I don't know what's going through his mind. I think he thought it was funny, but it's not funny because a lot of people, they've been raised in situations where their dad didn't raise them or their mom didn't raise them. And so a lot of people are triggered because it's like, dang, if you feel like that, maybe my parents felt like that too. Like I was a product of sin and I don't deserve to live and I'm not supposed to be here. And it is triggering. It's triggering to hear someone say that, especially somebody who's old enough to be a granddad, say that your children are products of sin and you have no joy in being around them, but you have joy in being around these other kids that you have with your wife. Which the kids you have joy in are the ones who are not yours. And she's not, if she's a sane woman, she's not gonna stay with you for that. A wife, a real woman is not gonna sit there and be like, they're like, you know what, this is not cute to me. I don't agree with this, and I'm gonna keep it moving because I don't think this is cute. And it's not. It's not cute. You sit over here, um, calling your kids products of sin. You were married to that lady. I see what you Geminis do when y'all don't want nothing to do with the. See what you Geminis do when y'all don't deal with someone no more. Y'all pretend like they don't exist and the kids don't exist neither. Like, that, what the hell is wrong with you? And nobody thinks it's funny. It's not funny. It's actually triggering. Because you don't come out and say that you feel this way does not mean you don't feel this way. You have people who genuinely feel this way, and they don't say it out loud. Now, the one thing I'm also not okay with is not receiving my money back for 14, 12 days. Within that 14, 21 days, my rent is due, everything due, car note due. I need that money like back right now. I want a burrito from Chipotle with guacamole. Give me my money back, like today, please. Thank you. I want to talk about what Darius McCray was talking about. Now we're getting into my last three topics. Um, he speaks on about uh, essay abuse of children in Hollywood.
Understand it or realize it or not, I've said this before. We've all been inappropriately touched in Hollywood. Period. It's just, that's what it is. We've all, at some point or another, been inappropriately touched in Hollywood, whether you realize it or not. Whether people understand it or realize it or not, I've said this before. We've all.
So you're saying that all children in Hollywood have been inappropriately touched before? Are you saying that all? It's not just the adult, not just the children, adults as well. If I'm not mistaken. Mm. He's saying it's a norm. He's saying it's standard. That's what Eddie Winslow just said. He said this is normal. We do this every day. They call cut. Somebody touch your butt. Okay. Who's the next topic? Donald Trump. I want you guys to hear what's going on in that courtroom with y'all, the man y'all love.
Maggie.
Um, want you to listen to what this guy is saying Donald Trump is doing in court.
Haberman reports that Donald Trump continued to fall asleep during the proceedings as well. And, what I'm hearing from my sources as well is that, and I'm hearing from credible sources who know what's going on in the courtroom. And what I'm hearing is that, take it for what it's worth, but that Donald Trump is actually farting in the courtroom and that it's very stinky around him. It's putrid odor in the courtroom, and that Trump's lawyers are like repulsed by the scent and the smell. And I'm not just saying that to be like, oh, funny. I'm actually, we have good sources there. And I'm hearing it from actual credible people that as he's kind of falling asleep, he is actually passing gas, and that his lawyers are really struggling.
He forgot to take his prune juice. He's supposed to took his prune juice the day before, so he wouldn't be farting. Because farts are results of farting was a result of you not getting your poop out. So long story short, he needs to drink his prune juice. So I mean, he just showed his age. He showed. I mean, because when you fall asleep, sometimes people genuinely they just fart. Now I've been around people who are older than him and who's around his age and who may be younger than him, and I mean they fall asleep, but they don't necessarily fart. But with him, he need to take some prune juice because he don't trust home cooked meals. So that's that McDonald's. Granted, I eat McDonald's, and McDonald's make me have a bowel movement. But he need to go ahead and get some prune juice. Nasty.
With the smell, I think you'll actually start to hear more of that. Maggie Haberman reports that Donald Trump continued to fall asleep during the proceedings as well. And, what I'm hearing from my sources as well is that, and I'm hearing from credible sources who know what's going on in the courtroom. And what I'm hearing is that, take it for what it's worth, but that Donald Trump is actually farting in the courtroom and that it's very stinky around him. It's putrid odor in the courtroom, and that Trump's lawyers are like.
It's important. And I do think that people are paying attention to the fact that he's been fined $9,000 for violating a gag order, that he's just losing it. He's farting up a storm in the courtroom. Everyone's writing about that. He's probably just horrified about that. He's sitting there falling asleep. He's now Sleepy Don. There's no Sleepy Joe anymore. I think there's a lot of good stuff happening.
They need to get him some Imodium.
You're right. There is something about Donald Trump's crazy.
He's not out there.
But when you're seeing him sitting still compared to what we're watching. He's sitting in a courtroom farting. We don't use that word in our house. It's important. And I do think that people are paying attention to the fact that he's been.
Girl, he's not taking anything that is going on serious. Like Simon Guobadia. Granted, when you elected president, it's kind of hard to take the law serious if they got you elected president. You ain't got no what is it? Yeah. He's not taking it serious. But I don't know if he's not taking it serious or he's at the age where he's just tired. 9 out of 10 times he's not taking it serious. He talk about Sleepy Joe. Him and Sleepy Joe are like 2 years apart. Or a year and a half apart. 18 months at least. And he talk about Joe Biden, but he's giving geriatric too. You know, he don't care. He just be saying stuff. You know, Joe just be saying stuff. There ain't not one doggone Zer or millennial that wants to run for president. If you are between the age of 65 to 35, you can run for president. Y'all know that, right? There's no rules anymore since this thing back became and got in office. He has no experience. They're just gonna sit back and let your grandparents run everything. They sit there farting in court. They're farting. It's gross. I think he might be doing it so they would say that he's not gonna be able to stand trial. That's why I think that's why he's doing it for. Because if he proved that he's delusional and he's mentally senile, he can get off for not being able to stand court. But if you can't stand in court, you ain't supposed to be running for office neither, sir. If you get labeled mentally unstable, he's 77. Buying 81. They ain't that far in age. You don't hear Putin. Nasty self. It's not okay. It's not okay. Like I said, the court determined that you are not mentally capable of standing trial. You are not mentally capable of standing an election as well. I don't think it's funny. Passing gas in court, nasty self. Putrid. It's the word putrid for me. Okay. Speaking of somebody else who's nasty as hell. Honey. This is TSR Investigate, honey. You can go watch the video on the Shade Room's YouTube channel. They said a Houston restaurant manager is shaken after discovering horrific acts being committed by one of his employees right in his restaurant. Marcus Davis owns several Houston restaurants and requires all of his employees to undergo strict background checks. However, Davis claimed he was shocked when one of his employees, 27-year-old Othello Holmes, it's already given eccentric with the name Othello, hired for a cook position at Culture Restaurant and Lounge, and was caught putting his thing in breakfast jelly and tampering with open food items. First of all, he looked 47, not 27. He looked old enough to be my daddy. So Othello been through some things. Othello is not mentally competent. And with that being said, Othello should not have a cook position if he's not mentally competent. He don't look mentally competent. It said after further investigations, home video of children, what actions are police taking? Hold on. Sorry, I didn't see that right. It says, after further investigation, Holmes was also caught with hundreds of graphic sexual images and videos of children. Yeah, he need to be locked away and put away in the chamber. What actions are police taking? Can something be done to prevent these types of individuals from slipping undetected through the background checks? But see, here's the thing about that. That means he's never been arrested before or gotten in trouble for doing those acts. I'm not gonna play the video because I don't want to get straight. But that means he has not been caught doing the act in public, or he has not been caught doing inappropriate things in public. To me, he seemed like an individual that made people uncomfortable, but people don't know why they're uncomfortable. They're just uncomfortable. Oh, nasty self. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my live. I'm sorry that it took me a minute to come back. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what it is with my stomach. It's not nerves. It's just I don't know. I eat a lot before I do my lives because I like eating a lot before 7. So when after 7 happens, I don't eat much. But I hope you guys enjoyed my live. Um, Thank you guys for coming to my live. I am so outie. I hope you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think you guys can hear me. I don't know. But yeah. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay prayed up. I am so outie. And learn to eat at home more because people are nasty. They're just nasty.